Help me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So today I'm coming to you with this little deck that I know absolutely nothing about. How this came about was Little Red Tarot have been doing an initiative recently. So you'll probably recall I did in one of my Quarren streams a walk through, if you like, show and tell of the Slutist Tarot, and I explained that the deck packaging, these were seconds, and the deck packaging was damaged, and they were selling them at half price, £25 as opposed to almost £50, and any money raised was going to people who are exiting the sex industry. So I supported it and I ordered it, and I was really surprised because the box had the tiniest little dint in one of the corners that I wouldn't have even been looking for, and had I paid full price then wouldn't have noticed it. So during the last few days, Beth at Little Red Tarot has put a number of decks up. I don't know if any are left. I think if they are, then there's only going to be a couple, but if there's no link below, that means there aren't. But she's put together something called the Isolation Tarot Love Pack, and again, these are seconds because the packaging is damaged in some way, and rather than half price, you can pay what you can afford to pay. So anywhere between £1 and £20, which is fantastic. You pay what you can afford to pay, no questions asked. And what you get to, there's a drop down menu and you choose a deck that you'd like, and you put in how much you want to pay for it. It is obviously limited to one per person. Otherwise somebody would just, potentially abuse that. But you also get the Alternative Tarot course membership within that as well, which was just fantastic. So I did it a couple of days ago, and it's arrived today. So I finished work and I thought I'll take a look at this deck with you. So it is called the Queers and Queens Tarot, and the reason why I chose this is because I don't know anything about it. Literally, I don't know what it looks like. I've not heard of it mentioned. I've not seen any walkthroughs of it, and I just thought, well, I've said that if I'm buying tarot decks now, and I should add, sorry, that the money raised for this from the Isolation Tarot Love Packs are going to people who are affected by COVID-19, those that are in isolation, those who have underlying health conditions and things like that. So it was really important, I felt, to support that. So yes, and as I was saying, so I've decided recently that I'm only going to add decks really that to my collection that are different, other than different iterations of RWS decks, because let's be honest, I'm an RWS fanatic, and if there's different versions out there of it, then I'm going to want it. I also accept decks to review from creators, but what I'm trying to do is only buy decks now that I feel are unusual or different, and adds to my kind of, as I say, my collection of tarot decks. So this intrigued me. But I've opened the box because of, the other day when I opened the box, it took forever. There's the Little Red Tarot card there, Indie Tarot and Radical Magic for Modern Witches. And if you want to know anything about this UK seller based in Ireland, it's littleredtarot.com. And she's put, big love to you, Brian. I use my first given name for anything male related, just in case. I've had difficulties in the past where I've not been home and I've gone to collect a parcel. Because the first names don't match up, I use my middle name generally all the time as Simon, but because they don't match up, I've had some difficulties. So she's put, big love to you, Brian, stay safe, Beth. That's a nice little touch. Excuse me. She's also put in the Page of Swords from the Sassorabito Tarot, which is a nice little extra Page of Swords. And then this Oracle card, which is the Earth symbol, and it says lavish Earth. And then it talks about a stone, which is amethyst. I'm not quite sure. Build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Buckminster Fuller. You never change things by fighting the existing reality to change something. So I'm not quite sure what deck that's from, but it's nice to have a couple of little extras in there. Beth always wraps everything beautifully in tissue, red tissue paper. And she puts little hearts on her boxes. Okay. So this one is a little bit more damaged, but you know, it's a box and it's a tuck box. They do get damaged. Beautiful box as well. So it says Queers and Queens, an LGBT plus tarot deck, and I love these rainbow colours here for these flowers, representing the rainbow flag. So there's like a mark here and the corner here. It looks like it's had some water damage or something, and the inside is damaged. But I'll probably keep these in a bag. Oops. And there's a little book here on the inside. So yeah, this time the deck is the box, the packaging has some wear and tear, but that's fine. So these are nice. Now these are, oh wow, look at the backs. They're beautiful. I really like those backs. So these are Facers decks. I don't know who these people are. And I'm hoping the little book. I love the art style. The little book will give me the information that I need. The cardstock isn't brilliant. It's not thick cardstock. They are matte, but I love the grey scale images for the faces on vivid coloured backgrounds, which is really quite striking. But yeah, I'm not sure who these people are, whether they're famous people or people that the creator knows, or a blend of both. That's a beautiful colour. That's the Devil card. So they're not in order then. No, they're not in order. So let's have a look at the little book. So you get this little book on the back, signed by Sam, Akron and Bex. Thank you, thank you, thank you from all of our team for making this mad, wonderful project possible. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. So there's lists of thank yous here. Oh, and it does list people, although this is tiny writing. And these are the backers. So it looks like it was probably a Kickstarter or some sort of crowdfunding exercise. Flowers. The following is a list of all the flowers used in the deck, along with their meanings. Each card has the flowers used. Right, so okay, so there's flowers on each card and they have meanings as well. So for instance, it has basil, love, wealth, protection. There is a pride spread, which has the colours of the pride flag: red, pink, orange, aqua, green, yellow, blue, purple, which is also the colours of each of the backgrounds: purple, aqua, yellow, orange. So that's why. So these kind of make a giant pride flag as well. What else do we have? We have the he, she, they spread, which is he masculine energies, she feminine energies, and they, which is the pronoun for people who are either without gender or feel that they're, you know, gender neutral. And that's how the energies can be unified. Wised mind. So we have the major arcana here. So it gives you little keywords. So the Fool is beginnings, fresh perspective, naivety. And it gives you, you know, the flower here as well, rude daisy. Swords, ace is epiphany, lotus. Cups, ace is love beginnings, lotus. So it looks like it's going to be a lotus for all. No, not all of them. But it is for pentacles. But it isn't for the wands, which is interesting. It's a carnation for the wands. So that's really quite neat. I like that. Okay, so, I mean, I will have to use a magnifying glass to tell you who everybody is in this deck, because that's really tiny. But the major arcana, I mean, these aren't in order either. So if I find what would have been nicer, and let me bring this right up to the camera. What would have been nicer is for it to say major arcana Fool, and then you know, the name of the person identified. It would have been nice to have seen that, just to make sure that it is in the right order. And again, cups, yeah, if it said ace 1 2 3, but I'm sure, you know, I'm sure I can work it out. So I wonder if these are in, no, because we've got 2 of pentacles, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then we have page of pentacles, king of pentacles, but I don't know where the ace is for that, because we've got ace 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Again, then we start with a 2 of cups, so I'm not sure where these aces are. And we have the swords, ace through to page knight, and then we have the world, so we go backwards. So where's our aces? The world, judgment, the sun, the moon, the star, tower, devil. Ace is there, so we've got an ace of pentacles here, so that goes there. Devil, so where are we up to? Well, then the devil, temperance, death, the hanged man, justice being 11, wheel of fortune, the hermit, strength, chariot, lovers, hierophant, empress, emperor, high priestess, the magician. So I don't think there is a fool or an ace of cups. So I need to just check this through and check inside the box again. Bear with. There you go, pan back. So it is missing the Fool card. I did find the other ace. I've been through this deck numerous times. There's no cards stuck together or anything like that. It is missing a Fool card. And I've counted the deck and there are 77 cards. I know the Fool is supposed to be a part of it because, well, it's the tarot card, but it also states the Fool here. However, what's really misleading, it tells you who is in the major arcana, and there are only 20 names listed. I've counted that twice as well. So I'm not sure really who's who in the deck. So that's my only concern. I mean, I love the artwork and I think it's brilliant that it's done on the Pride flag. I like the fact that it has, you know, it's sharp corners like old Marseille kind of style decks. As I said, cardstock isn't brilliant. Backs are beautiful. Really love this. I like the fact that they've got flowers to represent as well. But I need to get in touch with Beth. I don't think they can send me a replacement card because this is a second. But yeah, so there we go. It happens sometimes. It's not the first time I've opened a tarot deck and there are cards missing, but of course, this, with it being a second, this wasn't sealed anyway, so it could have just come out, and I've been lost. I love that. You are loved. So yeah. So anyway, this is the Queens, the Queers and Queens Tarot and LGBT plus tarot deck, and I'll update you guys on what's happening and whether I get this full card replaced somehow. All right, so until next time, guys, well, I'll be back at 8 o'clock for Throwback Thursday, where we'll be looking at the Llewellyn Tarot. And until then, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be. Hey guys, just a very quick update, because you know, service like this really needs shouting about. I emailed Beth over at Little Red Tarot, and I've had a response from her almost instantly. Let me cover everything on this side because there's other information there. And she's come back straight away just saying, "Hi Brian, oh no, I do apologise, that's not right at all. The deck was supposed to be brand new and totally complete, just a bash to the box. She has no idea why there's no full card, and she's sorry about that. I will get a full card in the post to you tomorrow. With love, Beth." And, you know, I'm all about supporting, you know, independent providers and stuff. And wow, I mean, because, you know, I knew the deck was bashed. I expected that. And that's why it's a second. But as she said, it should be a complete deck. So what great service, you know, because obviously, does that mean now she has to open a new deck? Do they get so many spares? I don't know, but you know, she's resolved it literally within minutes, and I just wanted to, I'd started to upload this video to YouTube and I've stopped the upload because I just wanted to add this back on at the end. So I will have a complete deck sent out in the post tomorrow, which is so sweet. So all right, guys, I am going now, so I'll speak to you later.